Well, hello Virgo, and welcome to FireStar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I do ask you go through the channel intro just a few times to get familiar with me as a reader. I do things just a little bit differently. You can find that channel intro on my home tab. For those of you guys returning back, what's up fam? I love you guys very much. Thank you all for allowing me to tap into your energy, allowing me to be a part of your life. I appreciate all of your love and support from the bottom of my heart, and I am beyond blessed to be able to, again, even have this connection with you guys. Now, I've also noticed that 80% of my viewers are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, so if you could do your sister a favor, smash that subscribe button, join my family, show me some love, also smash those thumbs up, let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and also drop a comment and let me know how these readings resonate when it comes to your particular situation in life. Virgo, happy birthday, obviously, right? I hope you guys have a badass month all month long. I hope that many blessings come your way. Virgo, in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at a few things. We're going to take a look at you, your challenges, advice pertaining to those challenges. We'll even take a look at why you're going through those challenges. Then we're going to step into your person's energy and we're going to take a look at their archetypes, their top 3 archetypes, okay? So this will help you when it comes to who they are as a person, and more importantly, it'll help you when it comes to if you're willing to deal with this person's energy or not when it comes to the negative and positive aspects of their archetypes, okay? We'll also break that archetype down with tarot, and I'll also pull some ending advice when it comes to the entire reading. So it will be somewhat of a lengthy reading, you guys, roughly about 35 to 45 minutes. So clearly with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, Virgo, and get into your reading. All right, Virgo, so let's go ahead and get right into this reading with looking at your challenges that you may be facing this week. Spirit, let's tap into the challenges that my Virgos may be facing this week. Spirit, one card for the challenges that Virgos may be facing. Wow, you received the pink candle. You may be coming into some difficult conversations or even situations with people closest to you here, Virgo, okay? The pink candle signifies love when it comes to friends, family, and romantic partners, right? The deep love that you have, the deep love that is exchanged within these dynamics. So again, very, very close people. It does feel like you are going to have some form of either, communication, issues, or even just altercations surrounding, things that may not be agreed upon here. Definitely disagreements. Obviously, we'll pull advice and see what advice Spirit has for you pertaining to these challenges that you may face within, again, close partnerships. Again, romantic partnerships, family dynamics, friendships. Anyways, Virgo, clearly, again, these challenges that are going to be faced on a really deep level here, right? So in other words, again, because it's people closest to you, it's going to hurt, right? These arguments or these disagreements or, again, just not, being on the same page or not agreeing with, some form of decision being made. At the end of the day, it still hurts because these are, again, the people closest to you, the people you love. Spirit, let's go ahead and tap into advice when it comes to the challenges that my Virgos may face surrounding, again, the people closest to them, the people they love. Spirit, show me what to see, but more importantly, show my Virgos what they need to see. Virgo, you received Tears of an Earth Bride. Number 44, 4 and 4 is 8, right? Really circling, evaluating. So clearly advice from Spirit is to, number 1, evaluate your circumstances, right? Actually focus on what is taking place, take it in, and evaluate, right? What it is that is being, again, either disagreed upon or just not, being seen in the same way, right? And again, with this evaluation card, it feels like there's going to need to be some form of compromising here. Evaluating the situation, again, compromising and going from there. Tears of an Earth Bride is also the card of detachment, right? Detaching. So again, it does feel like there's this breaking point between, again, someone really close to you, right? So again, feeling like there's a separation within, again, just whether this is a partnership, a friendship, or family. at the end of the day, it's still the same thing, right? There's this huge gap between you two is what this feels like, right? It feels like this detachment. So maybe for some of you guys, Virgo, you know, advice is to detach your, you know, from the situation, again, to be able to evaluate, to be able to look, you know, look at it from a different perspective. Sometimes when you're caught up in the heat of things, I mean, we all know how that can turn out sometimes, right? You know, reacting like that instead of actually thinking about it, right? There's a lot of things we say that we wish we could take back, right? So that kind of energy here is what I'm feeling, right, Virgo? Advice is, to, again, to detach from the situation, especially if it's escalating, right? And evaluate it, think about it, sleep on it, right? It does feel like this energy too of forgetting where you come from, okay? And I don't mean that like in an offensive way. We are all born, right, from earth, right? We are very grounded beings, right? We don't fly, right? We are earth beings. So it's this energy of also needing to, you know, get in touch with nature a little bit, right? If you're stuck inside your house all day, go outside, sit outside, right? Go barefooted, walk in your backyard, right? Feel the dirt in your feet, right? On your feet, in your toes, in between your toes. If you need to go walk on a beach where there's sand, you know, whatever you're closest to, right? Maybe you don't have, maybe you live in a big city and there's nothing but cement, right? But try to go to the local park, right? You know, hear the birds chirping, right? Try to find peace within nature. Try to pull yourself out of, again, that whole just, you know, the bustle and the noise of, again, just our world that we live in, right? So it does, again, feel like this need to detach from the situation, right? To pull yourself out of the situation and evaluate and to think on it, to plan on it, and to, again, really be intellectual here within this whole situation when it comes to the challenges you may face, again, with these people you love. So let's go ahead and take a look at where you're headed. All right, Virgo, Spirit, let's tap into where my Virgos are headed, please. Show me where my Virgos are headed this week. Spirit, show me where my Virgos are headed this week. Show me their movement, please. Silence, snow. Interesting, I believe this was Taurus that received the same kind of energy as far as just their movement, right, where they were headed. I believe it was the same exact card. So if you're dealing with a Virgo or possibly even have, Taurus, if you have Taurus in your chart or you're dealing with a Taurus, most definitely pay attention, but also check out that Taurus reading if the title resonates for you guys. But again, this silent snow energy, this is most definitely needing to retreat, to isolate, right, to really put yourself, again, pull yourself out of that noise, right, regardless of what that noise is, whether this be work, whether this be family. Again, the challenge itself is pertaining to the people closest to you. So even if it's work related, this is going to be, you know, the closest person to you at work. You may even feel like they're a friend and you have love for them, right? This is definitely someone who you're going to be having love, right? You have a lot of love for here at the end of the day, Virgo. Apologies. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, right? This just feels like you're going to go towards that silence, right? It's like you don't want to be a part of that argument. You don't want to be a part of that strife. It's like you're pulling yourself out of those situations here, Virgo, that are you know, confusing, that are difficult, that are just overbearing, that it just feels like, I mean, honestly, Virgo, I'm gonna be honest, it feels like there's people that are just arguing over shit that doesn't matter, right? That's what this feels like. It's like I'm rambling about shit that doesn't matter, right? Which it does matter. I'm not saying that, Virgo. I'm just saying that that's how this feels. It feels like it's like arguing over things that at the end of the day are irrelevant or of non-importance, right? It's like needing to pull out of that energy, needing to have silence. And with this, you know, snow silence card, that's what you're doing this week. You're pulling yourself out of that bickering, out of those arguments, out of that conflict. And you're saying, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy the silence. I'm going to go sit outside. I'm going to let y'all fight, right? It feels like you're taking yourself out of a lot of arguments, right? When it feels like in the past, Virgo, you may have been one of those people to, you know, defend or even, you know, be a part of those conversations or those, again, arguments, right? So, I mean, clearly here, Virgo, I want to take a look at why, right? Why you're challenged with this week. Spirit, show me why my Virgos are being challenged when it comes to the ones closest to them this week. Show me why they're needing to find this silence. Spirit, show me why they're needing to evaluate this. Spirit, show me why. That came out quick, Virgo. Instinct in the reverse. You're not trusting your instinct, right? It feels like your instinct is telling you to not even argue, right? Or even give energy to the things that are being discussed or the things that are being argued, right? It's like, again, you're going against your instinct when it comes to, again, the challenges that you're facing within these dynamics here, Virgo, right? So clearly you're being faced with these challenges, and maybe even repetitively here, right? Maybe you're having to face this a few times kind of back to back here. And it just feels like because you're not going with your instinct on something. So if this is people who are arguing with you here, Virgo, about what you're doing in life, it feels like because you may be denying your instinct, they're trying to maybe possibly help you. But at the same time, you still need to pull yourself out of that situation and evaluate it, right? Even when it comes to, you know, again, whatever you're challenged with this week, Virgo, right? It also feels like, for others of you guys, Virgo, it's opposite, right? It's this energy of, you know, when those arguments are arising, when those, you know, those conversations are being had that you know are going to escalate, right? That they're escalate, excuse me, or become more, again, increasingly like just hostile or, you know, argumentative, or you get what I'm saying. It's like, you know, some of those conversations that are being had where it's just like, okay, I know where this conversation's going. I'm not having it. I'm just going to slide out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go outside. I'm going to listen to the birds chirp. I'm on my peace and balance, love, and happiness, right? It's that energy. This is really what it feels like this week for you, Virgo. I mean, at the end of the day, it feels like regardless of what situation you're in, both of you guys are denying your instinct when it comes to, again, needing to silence, right? Have that silence, pull yourself out of those, again, arguments, out of that conflict, right? Again, it feels like that's the challenge. That's the battle. It's because, again, your instinct is telling you don't waste your breath. Your instinct is telling you don't give it energy. But again, there may be this challenge of you wanting to, right? Or maybe you get what I'm saying? So to each their own, right? If it doesn't resonate for you, obviously the message wasn't for you. It most definitely could be your person's energy or someone within your energy who is, again, you are thinking of or they are thinking of with you. So keep that in mind when it comes to energy. That's how it works. But we are going to go ahead and slide this energy over, Virgo, and we're going to step into your person. Again, their archetypes. We're going to take a look at, obviously, what kind of person they are so that you have at least a better understanding of, again, who they are, and more importantly, if you're willing to exchange with them or not. So with that being said, Virgo, let's pull 3 cards for your person's main archetypes here. Spirit, let's get 3 cards. Okay, first 2 cards up, your person received the Desert, as well as the Lover. All right, let's get one more final card for your person, and for the final card, your person received the Vision. Grounded by the King. When it comes to your person's first main archetype, they received the Desert. Right? Desolate, dry, exhausting. It does feel like on the positive aspects when it comes to this person here, Virgo, I mean, clearly it can feel like things are really surreal. You can almost feel at peace with this person with this desert energy, because it's almost like the frequency of just calm, right? Silent. It feels like this person doesn't speak a whole lot. It feels like this person is reserved when it comes to their words, most definitely. It also feels like this person can come across as someone who's strange or just different or even possibly peculiar or weird. This person is someone who unexpectedly does things, right? Out of nowhere, right? In a good way, in a positive way. But just as they are reserved when it comes to the connection and the exchange, they can also, on that negative aspect, be very isolating, really pull back that energy and not have an issue when it comes to not communicating, right? Your person received the Lover as well. Now with the Lover here, I mean, clearly this person has a connection to you. This is a deep love-felt connection. This could be the same person in your overall challenge that you face this week, right? But when it comes to this person's energy, I mean, clearly they have a lot of love for you here with the Lover energy. This person dreams of expanding. It does feel like this person has a sense of devotion, right? A sense of awe about them here when it comes to, again, the things that they love. They're very dedicated to the things they love here. On the negative aspect, clearly they can become severely obsessed with the things they love. They can indulge and attach to things in this energy. Maybe this person doesn't speak a whole lot. Maybe you're inquiring about this person's emotions because they don't speak. There's definitely a lot of love here. This love is so powerful that most definitely it can become obsessive. When it comes to the vision card, this person has dreams, Virgo. Big dreams, big visions here. On the positive aspect, again, this person imagines. They definitely trust in the synchronicities. This is definitely an energy of very spiritual. So yes, this is someone who has wisdom. This is someone who has been through experience. This is someone who has, you know, grown. This is someone who, again, brings knowledge. Now, yes, I feel like with the positive aspects of this person, you can trust them. But on the negative aspects, this person can feel very disconnected, just like this desert energy, very isolating, right? Again, really disconnected, possibly disconnects from these emotions, right? Because of the fear of attachment or obsession. This person, even though they dream big and have a huge imagination, it feels like they don't have very much of a plan, right? It feels like these visions lack having a directed path, like having, you know, a target in sight. It feels like they're just kind of going with the flow in this dream state, fantasy-like energy, right? Dreaming of the future, but not really, again, having a clear sight, not really having, again, a projected target to aim for. And possibly even disconnected from those synchronicities or those dreams, right? So again, on the positive aspect, this person can dream, but on the negative aspect, this person can disconnect from those dreams, can disconnect from those fantasies and those fairy tales, and again, completely not see the synchronicities, right? Completely not trust in their path. So again, on the positive aspect, this person can be very spiritual, but on the negative aspects, this person can blame, right? Blame source, blame raw energy for what is taking place in life. Now, I will say the negative aspects of obviously the king energy is to misuse their power, misuse that power to be able to lead, and can corrupt, right? Can have a corrupt way of thinking, a corrupt way of being, can use people, can take advantage, again, because they have that power of leadership. They have that power of divinity. They have the raw energy, period. So obviously I want to dive deeper into your person's energy and take a look at why these archetypes are coming through in this reading and how they pertain to the connection with you. All right, Virgo, so let's take a look at what's going on within your person's energy here. Clearly, let's dive deeper within these archetypes. Let's start with this desert energy first, right? This person who is quiet, this person who is peaceful, but also so reserved and so quiet that you may be really questioning where they're at emotionally, physically, you know, all of the above kind of energy, right? Spirit, show me this desert energy when it comes to Virgo's person of interest. First card up is the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. This person does want change in their life. It does feel like they want change, circling stability, circling growth here. So maybe financially they want change. Maybe when it comes to just, again, the tangible things in the world, they want change, they want growth. So again, it does feel like this person is wanting to, again, really grow when it comes to their finances, grow when it comes to the things that they are building in life. The Magician, they're most definitely creating here, okay? Most definitely creating forever, creating the long term, grounding the energy of the star. Most definitely, right? This person is on the positive aspects of this vision card. They're dreaming here with the star card on the bottom, Aquarius energy, okay? They're most definitely thinking about their dreams. They're envisioning their future. There's definitely planning within this energy, planning emotionally, right? Again, using the experience, using the knowledge gained to, again, create these dreams, right? Very interesting because we have two cards speaking on dreams. It does feel like this person is having synchronicities when it comes to this connection with you. It does feel like this person's synchronicities are telling them to trust where they're being guided to, right? These dreams that they are wanting to experience, these dreams that they are wanting to make reality. So it does feel like actions being had here when it comes to these dreams. Again, creation, right? Manifestation, right? Here with the Magician. The Magician is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, with Aquarius grounding the bottom of the deck here, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, or you could have Aquarius in your chart, or the timing, right? Aquarius season, that could be of significance for you here. Spirit, let's get one more card when it comes to this desert energy. Spirit, one more card when it comes to this desert energy. Spirit, show me what Virgo's person of interest is creating here. Show me what they're creating, Spirit. Show me what Virgo's person of interest is creating. What is this change? This change they're creating? The Queen of Swords in the reverse, being really stubborn, right? It feels like this person here, Virgo, has had their guard up with you. Again, going back to this person not really speaking. It feels like when you clicked on this video, you clicked on this video because you're really curious and really inquiring when it comes to how this person speaks. You know, how they feel, because again, there's a lack of speaking how they feel here. Most definitely, it feels like this person doesn't communicate, but they do want to manifest, right? They do want to create with you. They do want to grow with you here. It just feels like, you know, they've really got their guard up, right? It feels like they've been hurt emotionally. Again, going back to maybe possibly broken dreams of the past. Again, apologies with my dog. Sorry. Again, it just feels like they've got their wall up really high here, and that wall is what's stopping the change, right? Even though they're going towards it, even though they are creating it, it feels like, again, even though they're desiring to create and to manifest and to grow with you, this wall's really up here, Virgo. Grounded by the Tower in the reverse, they're changing the outcome here, though, okay? So it does feel like, again, maybe possibly, you know, in the past, this person's experiences, Virgo, maybe before in the past they spoke too much, right? And maybe whatever these experiences are here that has changed this person, because again, the change has taken place. This is why this person doesn't speak. This is why this person, again, holds that guard, that wall up so high here. Especially when it comes to, again, manifesting, right, and creating, because they're changing the outcome, right? They're making it to where it will not be the same outcome that has led up to this moment in their life. So it does feel like they're changing, they're breaking restraints here, they're breaking, you know, ancestral cursage here when it comes to, again, this desolation, this drying. Interesting, it feels like they may be focused on their finances, again, bringing stability, changing things in the tangible world, breaking ancestral restraints, again, feeling dry, feeling thirsty, craving, right? Craving to quench their thirst, right? It feels like this person is focused on, again, creating something here. This does feel like work, but it doesn't have to be work for all of you guys. Again, it could just be this relationship. So let's take a look at this lover energy. I mean, clearly I want to take a look at what they may overindulge in, right? Or even so, just these deep emotions they have for you, period here, Virgo, right? Spirit, show me this lover's energy when it comes to my Virgos, please. Show me this lover energy. First card up, the Page of Wands. Okay, so they do want to start something here with you on an intimate level. Okay, so they do want to be vulnerable here, Virgo. Spirit, show me more when it comes to this new beginning. Show me more when it comes to this offer to intimately be vulnerable here. The Ace of Cups in the reverse, but they keep denying it. It feels like they're obsessed with this wall, keeping this wall up. Spirit, show me more. Give me one more card here when it comes to this lover energy, please. Give me more when it comes to this lover energy, please, Spirit. Hidden, the Star card. Yeah, look, it feels like their wishes are to create and manifest with you here, but it feels like they denied their emotions. Yeah, look, this person's really got their wall up here, Nine of Wands. Now, yes, this can speak on, you know, being very strong, being very resilient, right? Not backing down. But obviously, I mean, we're already looking at this as far as, you know, obsession, overindulging, right? Their guard is up, things not changing, even though they want change and the outcome is changing. At the end of the day, they still keep this wall up, right? They dismiss their dreams. It feels like they're denying love here, right? Yes, they want to intimately be vulnerable. Yes, they have a lot of emotions here for you, but it's like they deny this love. They deny their dreams from being fulfilled, again, because they have this wall too damn high, right? Again, it feels like this person's really got their guard up. It feels like they're denying your love in this energy. Spirit, show me this vision. Show me this dream. Show me this dream that they are breaking. Show me this dream that they are not fulfilling here. Show me this love that's being denied. The Eight of Swords, right? Needing to get out of their head. Getting out of their head. Doing so as we speak. Spirit, show me more when it comes to this vision, please. Show me more when it comes to this vision, Spirit. The Hermit going within. Virgo. Spirit, one more card. The Struggle, the Lovers. Wow. Grounded by the sun, not growing, not expanding. I'm going to be honest with you. It feels like this person is afraid to love. It feels like this person doesn't mind intimately connecting, but they deny love because they struggle with love. They struggle with love, period. It does feel like because I mean, this is your energy. I mean, clearly, Virgo, right? The Hermit is your card, right? They have dreams of you here, right? They envision their future with you. They dream of a future with you. Again, the changing the outcome. They dream of changing the outcome with you, right? But it feels like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it feels like this person's not overthinking this, right? It's like this person very clearly has communicated in some way that they don't mind intimately connecting, but when it comes to emotionally connecting, they're not doing it. Again, their wall is up here, right? Abuse of power, interesting enough. Their wishes are unfulfilled. Your wishes are unfulfilled in this energy. There's definitely a strain, a struggle in this connection. It's stagnant. It's not growing. There's not happiness currently in this energy. And this is on both parts, but mainly coming from your person's energy here. They're not happy with this abuse of power. It feels like they keep control by doing so, right? They control Virgo, they control the circumstances by, again, offering you intimacy, but not offering you love, denying love, abusing the power of love. It feels like, again, this person has communicated this to you. It feels like when they look at you, again, they see their future with you, but it feels like they don't have an actual goal in mind. They don't actually have a plan, right? It feels like they dream of you. They're getting synchronicities when it comes to you, but it feels like they're denying their synchronicities. They're not trusting in that source. They're not trusting in the power of love here. Changing the outcome, creating this defense, right? Breaking dreams, breaking wishes. Only connecting intimately, denying love, struggling in general when it comes to this connection, but seeing you in the upright and seeing you for who you are here very clearly, right? Dreaming of it, having synchronicity, circling it, getting out of their head. It feels like they were in their head for a long time here, Virgo, surrounding, again, these dreams, these synchronicities. Grounding them is the Sun card in the reverse, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, right? A lack of passion, a lack of intimacy. It feels like, again, they denied love, but offered you intimacy. And it feels like that's when the growth stopped between you two. And again, this is when maybe it created this isolation, this broken dream. Maybe for some of you guys, Virgo, this person told you, hey, I don't mind intimately connecting, but emotionally, I can't give it to you. And you may have cut this person off, right? Because this person abused their power, the power to actually love, the gift of love, right? The sweet nectar itself. Yes, they, again, have these synchronicities. They have these dreams, you know, circling the connection with you, right? Having dreams of you, seeing certain synchronicities that remind them of you, but at the same time still denying this love and getting out of their head over it. So it does feel like they've been in their head over it for a while, and it feels like they're trying to get out of their head here. It does feel like there's been a separation, and there possibly could be a reconnecting. For some of you guys could actually be in a connection going into a separation here, right? Maybe this person's been in their head a lot over this. Maybe you have. So obviously, I want to get into this outcome. I'll be right back here, Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's take a look at the possible outcome between you two. Now, I am going back to weekly readings since I have canceled those memberships. So we will tap back into this energy next week and see where your person's moving towards and, of course, where you're moving towards. Spirit, let's go ahead and get the outcome between these two, please. The possible outcome between these two, Spirit. possible outcome between Virgo and their person of interest. You received the Seven of Wands. Spirit, show me more. The struggle with the Queen of Swords. Spirit, show me more when it comes to this outcome between these two, Virgo and their person of interest, please. Wow, the Four of Wands. Spirit, show me more when it comes to the outcome between these two, please. The Knight of Cups. Spirit, two more cards, please, when it comes to the outcome between these two. The struggle is the Ace of Cups. And Spirit, the final card for the outcome between these two, please. Spirit, the final card. Spirit, the final card for the outcome between these two, please. A card had flipped and I didn't realize it. The Ace of Wands. The Two of Swords. So when it comes to the outcome between you two, I definitely see someone here really heavily contemplating a decision. So Virgo, when it comes to the outcome between you two with the Seven of Wands here, someone's facing their fears. Again, someone's facing their fears, circling the Queen of Swords, right? The struggle when it comes to being vulnerable, protecting those emotions, protecting that heart, and obviously the struggle with the Ace of Cups, love, right? So this is going back to your person's energy. It does feel like this is your person's energy trying to make a decision to face their fears because they struggle with, again, letting that wall down emotionally. So again, going back to making you an offer intimately but not emotionally, really keeping that wall up. Again, it feels like they're making this decision or trying to make this decision to be vulnerable. Again, they dream here, okay, Four of Swords. They dream of marriage. They dream of, again, having this life with you, creating and growing with you here. Four of Wands, being stable, intimately, emotionally, physically, right? This person dreams of, again, having that life with you here, but they're really struggling when it comes to being vulnerable, when, again, when it comes to giving you that love here, trying to make this decision to give you this love, right? This wall that they've had up, trying to make this decision to let that wall down, again, face their fears. Knight of Cups, take action, make an offer, right? A more mature offer here. It feels like in the past, this is someone you've dealt with before. This is someone who made you an immature offer to intimately connect, right? Sexually, again, in that kind of obsessively lusty kind of energy, right? Intimacy between you two, there's no denying it. Right now, the denial is of love, is of emotions, right? So it does feel like, going back to your challenges here, Virgo, you're challenged by possibly this relationship where the love is at in this dynamic between you two. The love is here. The struggle is your person actually expressing this love and letting that wall down. So when it comes to the outcome, I mean, clearly here, Virgo, this person is coming through, taking action, needing to make a decision to lead to this happiness. The Ace of Wands is here, so I do see an explosion of intimacy and love. It does feel like you're going to feel the fireworks. It does feel like this person, they are struggling to do so. They are struggling to make this decision. And of course, this decision is heavily weighing on their mind. So of course, I'm interested to tap in next week to see if the decision gets made. In this energy, the decision still hasn't fully been made. Again, there's still a struggle to let that wall down and, emotionally express here. But at the end of the day, they're headed towards facing their fears, taking action, starting this new beginning with you, and more importantly, having this connection with you forever, having the celebration, the stable foundation, the growing and the expansion together. All right, so let's get some ending advice for you pertaining to this reading, Virgo. Now, keep in mind that the advice will apply to cross-watcher as well. So cross-watcher Virgo, let's get your ending advice when it comes to this reading. Spirit, ending advice for Virgo and their cross-watchers surrounding this reading, please. 3 cards of advice, Spirit. First card, you did receive All Hallows Eve. Halloween could be of a huge significance in this connection, or it is a huge milestone in this connection. It does feel like, you know, there's this energy of trusting path, trusting divine, trusting the raw energy itself. Also, we have the card of divination. It does feel like there's this energy of both of you guys trusting tarot instead of trusting in your path and trusting in divine. Spirit speaking very strongly on that, right? It does feel like, again, you know, holding on to tarot in some form or divination in some form to create what it is that you want, or to seek answers, right? Or to seek knowledge when it comes to the questions you have pertaining to this person. And you guys know me here on my channel, I speak of this a lot, tarot in moderation, because yes, it can create issues. This feels like this is needing to take a breath from, again, needing to know those answers and just trusting in what you're going through, including the toxicity, right? Now, at no point should you deal with things that you feel like you shouldn't deal with, right? And at any time, you know, you feel that things are no longer, you know, serving you, of course, you do what's best for you, right? And always go with what you feel. Do not allow these readings to dictate what you do in your life. This is only, you know, here to give you a different perspective when it comes to your situation, if it's even your situation. But this advice is to not focus on divination so much and to focus on the raw energy itself that resides within you, that resides above you, that resides all around you, right? It's trusting your instinct, trusting your intuition, and trusting in even the, you know, those wrong decisions, those bad choices, or even the things that you don't know, the things that are unknown. It's trusting in the path that you are on, the path that is ahead, and more importantly, you know, trusting in the power that you were given and the power that is in front of you. It does feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be tarot readers or you could be practicing tarot yourself or even divination. Again, Spirit's asking you to reflect, okay, to reflect on what is taken place up until now, right? Whether this is you watching many tarot readings or, you know, whatever this is, right? It's just this energy of needing to focus more on the path itself and not so much on what to expect in the future, all right? Spirit, let's get one more card of advice to wrap up this reading for Virgo and their person of interest. Spirit, one more card to wrap up this reading for Virgos and their person of interest, please. Final card, Spirit, of advice. Final card of advice, Spirit, for Virgo and Crosswatcher. All right, what did I say? Focus on your journey, focus on your path. I can't make this shit up. Spirit speaking very clearly here, Virgo. Spirit wants you to focus on your journey. Focus on, look, your intuition. Again, I cannot make this up. Focus on your intuition and where your intuition is calling you to, right? Stop looking at tarot readers to give you the answer. Okay, it is what it is. I'm a tarot reader myself. I'm not knocking any tarot readers. But when it comes to your advice, Virgo, in this reading, Spirit is saying to, again, take yourself out of the things that you're normally doing to seek those answers and pay attention to the journey you're on, okay? Pay attention to, again, the journey you are on. So with that being said, Virgo, that is all I have for you guys in this week's reading. I will definitely see you guys next week since I have gone back to weekly readings. With that being said, again, Virgo, I love you guys. Namaste, stay blessed. Again, happy birthday, Virgo. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.